what was the decision there of so many people I know, and it's an easy one, or you compare it to like Metal Gear Solid 2 and Raiden, right? Or Raiden, of like, hey, here you go. Like there's this completely flip you didn't see coming. Like, did you guys do that for shock? Was there a time where you're like, no, everything's gonna be able to be talked about? Like, how do you handle that as a creative, Neil?
I guess so much of what we do is we try to think about what kind of game would we want to play, and what kind of expectations do we want to have going into that to play it. And Metal Gear Solid 2 is one of my favorite games, and there's no question that was an inspiration in this. And I know some people hated it. I loved when I played Metal Gear Solid 2, and I saw those trailers, and I was there at E3. It's like one of the first E3s I went to, and you were deceived, right? Because they moved boss battles around. You always saw Snake. They never showed you Raiden. And I remember, I'm swimming. I'm hearing the guy's voice. Like, but that's weird. It doesn't sound like Snake. And he takes his mask off. It's like, it's not Snake. I'm like, oh, I'm playing a whole new character. This is fucking awesome. And the only thing I walked away from that game is thinking, like, I wish I played Snake again at the end. Like, that would help, like, title for me. So when we did this, I'm kind of going off a little bit of a tangent. I was like, but knowing the structure that we want to do half and half, I always knew, like, we're going to come back to Ellie at the end. Like that was important to wrap up that story.